Smoke Flash, Smoke Molotov, and on the CT side for Aurora, dualies on Wakadia. You've got a kit as well in the mix.
Xantara's smoked out a connector, can see over the top of it, spots the prism, but unable to land the shot. Miss Molly out towards mid. Oh my, he just fought him. He just decided, yep, I'm just going to peek Xantara's and fight him.
Xantara's feels silly right now. Missing all those shots, sticking around for the fight, and then just getting two-bulleted from range with a Glock. that's the CT pistol round experience, I feel. Round's not done yet. Wakadia has these dualies up in halls, and you've got a distraction in Major over in the market window. Dualies now activated, but get nothing.
Yeah, Hybex taking himself Wakadia. Now Magic just waiting around to the site. Plant's going to be coming in, being locked in, but stopped. Jota making sure the pressure is too high. And the plant can be put down again. So Apogee looking to secure the pistol. No problems here. Damn. Forcing back all of Aurora. Only a single kill going against the Poles.
Just the kills just so quick. The shots from Prism.
I think it's really impressive for Apogee because you do every now and then get a squad that starts popping off online, get some positive results, make some huge strides. They qualify for a big event like this and then they come and they do nothing, right? How many times have we seen that?
Tons. I mean, that's the same conversation with Complexity as well. The run that they had in Tier 2 coming into this, and you're like, okay, well, are they actually going to do something against these teams? And the answer was yes. So Apogee might have that within him as well.
What's happening here? The scout on a couple of kills with the MP9s, and suddenly Aurora have the player advantage. Now, it can be traded back quite quickly. Xantaras is doing a fantastic job at staying alive. He's buying time for Wakadia to make this flank happen. He's even got a kill inside of the site, so it's all on demo all of a sudden. And there's so many players he's got to worry about now. Oh, it's almost impossible. Down to 2 HP, and Wakadia comes in to close it. So Aurora bounced back with a forced buy win.
Not a bad attempt. Drop the op in the next round, pick up the op in the next round, pass the AK over, but not to be. It's coming out in round 4.
At Apogee.
Glock train towards B.
Yeah.
We all know this strat. We love it.
Choo-choo. Straight in towards Wakadia, and it's an emergency stop.
Wakadia on the tracks.
Oh, there we go.
There it is, the double nade to clean out the ace. All 5 for Wakadia.
Yeah, he's the bullet train.
That's a B player's dream on Mirage.
Who had the pistol round, and we all thought, okay, here we go. Apogee's chance to build a great start of the game, but that was taken away from them. Now they've got to do it the hard way. Oh, it gets worse. Wakadia's not stopping. A kill this time from a quick boosted position down into the smoke. Prism no longer with us. Woxic taking damage to the connector. Lucky to get away.
So is Wakadia on the follow-up fight. So all of a sudden, I'm sure Woxic and Wakadia would have liked to have stuck around a little bit longer and been more of a nuisance, but they've got to back away with the low health.
They are not going to have a lot of time to be methodical on their take, and this only strengthens the position of Wakadia.
And now Major can peek off his contact as well.
They're letting them come in. Wakadia just buying time. There's the headshot, and it's devastating. Beautiful back-to-back rounds here from Wakadia. He won't be given the opportunity for 2 aces in a row as Jacob falls away to save the AK-47, but that's 9 kills in 2 rounds from Wakadia.
Yeah, again, it's the same conversation. 3 players on cat right now for Apogee. Drop a smoke over and Khan and just hit the go button.
Now back, Wakadia not too happy this time. Okay, second kill on Madger. The B-bomb side that was perfect in back-to-back rounds. An opening created, forced open by Apogee, and they're into the site with the bomb going down and Aurora saving on the other side of the map.
Yeah, cool little round from Apogee, but I'm surprised that Aurora didn't have faster reactions to that con smoke. Wakadia not being prepared for the fight off catwalk for that long.
A execution ready to go here. It's going to be a simple direct hit here from Apogee. And we're looking in towards mid, but with one, but it's all about the A thrust. A lot of B focus. Now Jota gets his chance. He's going to Luis Antares take the first kill of the round. Gap in the start of that smoke to play with as they go forward. It's Woxic and Jota together combining. And so far, so good for this defense. Demo can't change that fact, and so Prism comes back from his early mid-play, and he's stuck with all of his teammates littering the A bomb site.
These defensive smokes really ruined Apogee. It looks like they wanted to kind of turn in and actually fight towards jungle or top con, but the fact that these defensive smokes were thrown out so deep into the site, no one could get a comfortable angle and actually turning to duel towards top con.
They're going to come towards this AWP. Oh, they switch again. Oh my god, that's such a risky switch.
A lot of faith in that Molotov.
Yeah, Madrid, let's see. Yeah, so they come in towards him. He takes some damage on board. Now he's pinned in the corner. Has to rely upon his utility to get him out of the spot. And he's still in the position, but the fire spreads, and so he can't drop down into the bomb site. Cardia just going to have to be the defensive player to try and force them back. And in fact, they've just called it off themselves after that kill. After
that gun swap, I don't think Major ever felt comfortable. Looks real jittery peeking into the angle with the AWP. So Cardia steps up for the push and they punish it. Nicely done from Jacob. Meanwhile, the rest of Apogee is heading towards the A-bomb site. Woxic staying in CT spawn. Coming back, Jota needs to delay until he's ready, but can only get the one. And now Woxic's put under some pressure.
Woxic to peek out into the open and just annihilated. Zentara is going to retreat with the AK.
Bomb has been planted.
Fantastic work getting into the site, and Apogee staying in this. Starting to carve out a decent T side at the moment. They've still got to deal with the money that Aurora have built up, though. There's so much cash. You know, Jota's got nearly 10K. Woxic in the same story. Zantares just wants the AK because it's a sick weapon in his hands for the CT side, but might not be able to hold on to it to put in pressure on him. Jacob right onto that right side, and Zantares, gets cleared eventually. So AK will not be saved here for Aurora, but there's no money issues. They'll be able to buy again. Hypex over the top of the boost. Just looking over the smoke into connector. No peek from Woxic. In terms of that side, it's all about the underpass pick for Woxic, which he will grab with ease. Now Demho moves into position, and it's going to be a frag for him. He actually takes a light shot on board. Has to put himself in the corner on low HP. But he's won the connector fight, but that grenade, it's gone.
He's gone. That one
Goodbye.
Killed.
No way.
Okay.
Bullets will, but yeah. That grenade didn't do much.
He broke the smoke instead of throwing it deep, is what confused us. It looked like he was just going to chuck it way, way deep in there, but it gets the job done. 5-3 and a 4-on-3 advantage. You've got two defenders here. Jota's in the cubby.
Yeah, he is.
He's going to move out of it as well. They want to clear middle really quickly. Two players on catwalk, two coming through con. So Aurora sacrificed both bomb sites just to say, if you're trying to split A or B, we're at least going to eliminate half of the attack. Nobody's home. But the Molotov will force forward, and that's a nice win for Jota. Headshot before Prism and Hypex are involved.
Going for the flick shot down into the site. 19 HP left here for Woxic. Hypex nearly getting caught. He drops down at probably just the perfect time. And Jota playing on the smoke fade gets into the sandwich again. Prism's turn to step out from triple. This needs to be a massive turnaround from Prism, but he isn't able to do it. Hypex now cuts off the flank. They know exactly where he is, and he would have to have a spectacular clutch here defending from the ramp, and he hasn't really got the weapon for it. It's the AWP. The defuse is happening. He misses the shot on the stairs player, and despite bringing it close, just not enough that he could do. So 6 rounds for Aurora, back to winning ways.
So Aurora's almost out of the woods. Double op setup still hasn't really had that great of an impact for them to keep going back to it, but leaning into it, and that's a huge pick.
Yeah, he goes again though, and that second peek is punished by Woxic. So all the hard work to get that opening kill, and it's traded back immediately. I'll leave one player in the underpass, that's Demho, and they'll grab the bomb and go back over towards A, but Woxic is starting to get some real serious output on this AWP. Jota's aggressive ramp play, that's the bomb spotted, but Prism still comes out on top of the fight. Woxic's gonna check connector, but it's a missed shot. He's been nailing most of them, and not this one.
Yeah, that one seemed unusual. Woxic, I feel like he's good for that. And another great headshot on the Major, and all of a sudden the defense just crumbles. 4-on-3, and just bangers coming out of Apogee. They've taken over the bomb site. Wakadia 1 versus 3. That's not too much damage. Gonna challenge for this inside the bomb site.
He's having a game, so let's give him a chance at this. Stairs fight as well. Headshot, demo down, and now it's just Prism. Wakadia looks to lock him up. Takes a pause. Waiting for a mistake, waiting for Prism to walk into him. And you can see Prism starting to consider the fact that Wakadia could have made his way towards CT. Could have dropped in the mid and gone towards stairs.
Oh, did he spot the head?
Oh, Wakadia! Oh, so close! If Prism was slightly lower, he had done it, but Prism stands tall in the 1v1.
Wakadia have come to supplement it, but they've got no smokes to drop in the choke points, no Molotovs to deny anyone coming out Palace. This is going to be a tough. Good first win for Xantares, but now it's all on Woxic with the op.
And he'll nail a shot to the chest of Jakob, and now we'll go again to the back of Triple. And Hypex is just stuck inside of ramp at the moment.
And I don't know how you clear this with an op.
Yeah, he's got to wait on everybody coming out of Palace instead. Wakadia, he will go down eventually. Decent work coming through, and Hypex, yep, that's how you do it. You clear close left, and you get yourself one step closer to this 1v3. The problem is you're still stuck at Tetris. There's a flank coming through spawn. Madra's still a little bit off and not even required, so Xantares just bangs his head right off.
Had the right idea.
Madra was involved in a lot of the strength and the reason why the B-holds were successful. Just didn't get his flowers.
Back to the A-bomb site yet again, this time with Tech-9s and pistols. They can be hyper-aggressive through this smoke. Joda knows they're coming now.
Yep, there they go, right in towards them. It's a quick kill on the Tech-9 to open things up, and not stopping, getting into a CT spawn. AWP, Woxic, straight to the head. Hypex ripped apart. Now Madra up first, here we go. Khalil can't get it done. The curse continues, and Hava with a 3K on the Tech-9. Still going forward. And that Tech-9 just cuts through the entire defense. And the wall bang through triples, not bad here from Woxic. And he's going to be happy about that because it might just reopen the opportunity to get back into this. It looked like it was going to be easily collected in the post plant, but with that shot through triple boxes, they feel a little better about this, but they haven't spotted anybody else. They haven't seen anybody else. Apogee tuck into the ramp. They play 2 towards CT. And so it's on Aurora to pull them out of their holes, to pull them out of their hiding spots. And Woxic's doing everything he can. He knows where Jacob is. He's got to get on the defuse. He's going to hold it, but that Tech-9 hits the headshot right through the smoke. Ooh, missed window smoke.
Yikes.
I don't know about it. And the past players will confirm that the window smoke did not connect as they would have liked. Wakadia is going to go down to the pistol first. Straight through the connector, though, from Jota. I like the play to trade it back on Jacob.
Had to improvise with that kind of bogus smoke thrown out by a teammate.
But yeah, I'm going to make the most of this situation. Now in a minute, 8 seconds. Woxic has started to push out of ramp while Jota's trying to pull attention. Oh, he gets caught. And that's why you call it the murder hole.
He gets stuck more than anything, but that's a good find from Major. Okay, but the bomb is walking up A. I don't think they've seen Woxic with this P250.
Dude, he's just walking out all the way, but unfortunately, he's the only player left. All of his teammates are gone.
And the way this has worked out, he hasn't been able to use this timing to get any kind of clean fights, and now Hypex is aware of the possibility towards jungle. Crouched beneath the box, Woxic is going to have to be aggressive on somebody. Where does he make his decision? 35 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, tough one here for Woxic. FaZe not giving him too much. He's going to play him behind the ticket box, and Woxic looking to punch his ticket, but it's going to be really difficult. He's going to manage it regardless. Takes a little damage on board, but has to think about the plant soon, and so commits to it now. So at least, at a minimum, they've got that force buy in the next, but Woxic looking to take them all the way, getting close, but just not landing these shots. He had his opportunities, but he would have had to be picture perfect.
Nice. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Here he goes, Mac 10. Trying to enter short, he's the front man. He's got his teammates in behind him. And Demo changing his position. He's got his teammate rotating in from Market to try and help him. And Demo's so low, so he'll welcome that smoke as some protective cover. Hypex in the meantime with the rifle out at short. It's only 1 kill. So Demo has to play around this smoke, and with that 1 HP, he's gone.
They don't have the bomb, though. They don't have the bomb.
Another frag.
Yeah, looking for the fights because they can't recover it now. It's far away.
Oh, Wakadia's wrapped it. He's got it here. Even though Fa gets it down into the 1v1, it's Wakadia to make sure it's an Aurora round.
I mean, maybe Apogee thinks they're walking all the way back around to B halls.
Here goes Woxic. He's gonna need a quick kill. Far still close. He's still waiting. Just on this left side, Xantares peeks him. And all in a blink of an eye, it's the kills from Aurora, and the site has fallen.
That's got to be so frustrating for them, because really, I mean, they didn't see anything, they didn't hear anything, they didn't sense anything up until the hit comes in. 1v2 somehow for Demho. Winnable, but gonna be tough. Walk 6 off inside the bomb site. Been spotted.
He's got to get past that, and also Xantares down in sandwich. So this is really rough for Demho. So many angles he's got to worry about, and Walkstick can just pull attention and allow Xantares an easy kill in this position. Even if the AWP goes down, Xantares is right beside him. And Demho is doing his best, but Xantares pushes out, catches the timing. And Aurora, they were stalled out for such a long time, but they have so much firepower, they were able to just explode out of ramp.
To help protect his teammates into the A bomb site. Apogee have to go for a little half-buy, the old Brazilian half-buy with SMGs and leaving enough money for a buy in the next round, but the start is major, getting another kill, spotting out at least one more. And with all these picks, Apogee, who have tried to keep their team grouped up together to a certain degree, to make up for the lack of firepower, they've had to spread around the map. So one at B, one at A, and one in ladder room. None of them able to support each other. Demho just hiding as long as he can, and he can only get the one.
Yeah, one's not enough. We need to peek in towards the scout here. Yeah, got an AK picked up.
Shit.
That's not bad at all.
That's real nice.
That's real nice indeed, but there's no kid on their back. And now Xantares is taking Hypex down. It's all onto Jacob coming in, and they can focus solely on his position. So, okay. Damage being done through the bench. A lot of damage, in fact. Wukadia is on 6 HP. And the time's the problem, and he has to get headshots quickly. Another one picked up, but Xantares being elusive, and the lack of kit here for Jacob's going to cost him the round alongside a mouthful of lead.
Tell you what, that's some spicy shooting.
And we'll get to see it coming up next.
Wukadia with 25 kills.
Yeah, he's had a beastly game. Obviously had 9 in back-to-back, in 2 rounds in a row. He had 5 kills, then 4. So that's certainly a nice buffer to begin with. And he's continued his output throughout this half, throughout this map entirely. Xantares take Jacob down early on. Now looking at a 5v4. And Aurora just going to settle into an A play with that, leaving one player in mid, Xantares, and look at that. The patience as he tucks himself into the corner. Prism just walks up, thinks it's clear, and Xantares gets away with the freebie.
I wonder if he heard footsteps over to the A-bomb site, though, because Safa looks like he has an idea they're coming. Can't win the first fight, and now it's all on Hypex. At the stairs with an AWP, and 5 players coming at him. 4, excuse me, make that 3 after the kill.
Yeah, not bad with the 1, but now he's stuck behind the smokes. There's no one actually committed in front of the smokes in the A-bomb site to defend it.
And this is the only play that really Hypex can make, is to kind of ignore the rest of the A-bomb site, go look for a lurker in middle. You know Xantares got that kill earlier. If you can find him, then all of a sudden you're sitting at a 2-on-3, but nobody's home, because Xantares has bailed out after the information from his kill.
So now you just got to play retake. And Demo's done a decent job of quickly getting towards jungle, and the bomb hasn't even crossed yet.
Major was so nervous.
And they're so low.
Yeah, this, okay, a little bit sketchy. There's a chance now for Apogee.
Xantares, head showing over the top, even on low HP, he still takes that kill. And that chance has now dwindled away. Oh God, Wukadia killed his own teammate.
Counts for 26.
Yeah, 20 seconds left though. Gotta get that bomb across to the site. And now they will, so it's going down on default. Hypex waiting for a head to peek up. Oh, a shot through the boxes as well. But yeah, just getting out of the connector at this point. Impossible for Hypex. It is over here. Aurora gonna win this one 13-6. And it comes back to what we were saying. It was ties to the first half. It felt like it was closer than it really was. Aurora don't really lose control of it and get the job done 13-6 on the opening map.
Maybe Shadow Daggers. What the fuck is this? Nah, man. Yes, sir. That's messed up.
A lot of utility, as you pointed out, and Demo's going to start making his way over towards connectors, and Tara's on the other side of the wall, and Chill Paredes ready to unleash. Tara's going to take a few steps back. Bullets being sent into the chest. Hukadia down to 2 HPs, and Tara's also low, but eventually taken away. And 3 kills for Apogee come in just a second, but Eternal Fire fight back. I say that, it's Aurora. And now it's Woxic 1v2, and the play committed to.
You've done it, you're the first.
I dodged it, all of it. But somehow, someway, it creeped its way back in. But it's Woxic looking to make sure he puts a new stamp on this.
What?
And that shot is filthy, but he doesn't know where Hypex is. And he doesn't bite. He doesn't peek into the open from the back of that pillar and secures the 1v1. Oh, that's always really unfortunate. Well, another pistol round for Apogee, and it looks like they'll get this. There's no buy at all from Aurora.
Yeah, and the push is coming in the stack at the A bomb site. Demo's already spotted it out, heard the information, starts backing away with that AK-47. B bomb site overrun. So Apogee should have no problems. The only real danger is losing this AK-47 because Demo is stuck around for the kills. Thankfully, everyone else from Aurora ran in the opposite direction than Wakadio, so no one's there for the trade. But Demo still wants to fight, so he could drop this, but nope, it's a spray down. All 5 kills, an ace for Demo. See if Aurora can put a stop to him. No op yet in the hands of Woxic. Prioritizing head armor over utility is this Aurora defense. B bomb site gonna get tested and they're boosted up. They have to break this right now. Defensive smoke deployed, but it doesn't bloom fast enough to protect Joda. So Major slides into the safety of the platform, but there's nothing he can do.
Presume catches Antara's running, not expecting him to be in the cave. He actually got away with another one on the MAC-10.
Yeah.
That is some ridiculous output from Prism, and in fact, his maneuver has allowed the round victory.
Hyper aggression once you've gotten into the bomb site.
The hunt's on as well. Demo's already on A, and Wakadi's just going to walk right into him. Oh, didn't take it, but the grenade. No, he dodges that as well. So, unlikely Wakadi keeps his rifle here. He's going to have to fight on 2 fronts eventually. And it's Demho to confirm it.
Demo starts out 8-1.
Prism's going to continue walking towards A.
Big issue is this position of Xantares. Oh, good find. Okay, blind shots through the smoke. Why not? Might have seen a little something over it, but I didn't. Hypex and Hafa in middle. Prism outside of A main. And Jacob still kind of lurking between mid and the B bumps, or the B choke point, just to look for pushes.
Oh, this double setup behind the door. This could be devastating. Fafa's going to take the first peek and spot Woxic. And Xantares still hasn't given away a spot. So even if that AWP committed and got the pick, it was still Xantares as the insurance policy. But with 30 seconds left, it's the Xantares play forward. The knife out jump from Wakadia.
Well, they now know the information on both players. One's outside challenging Major. One's over in Canals.
Good kill from Jacob out towards the side, but 15 seconds on this clock. Still needs to take down Major inside of the site. Low on HP, hides behind the obelisk. Just rot the clock, run the timeout. They can't get to the bomb, so you've just won this. So yeah. Aurora, that's a fantastic round to win because you get a free AWP, a free AK-47, and you win on 5 SMGs that you saved previously. So the money is in.
Part of the reason why Aurora and previously Eternal Fire became one of the best teams on it was they showed you could play a CT side without really having too much of a middle presence, right? That's kind of been their thing. You just dominated everywhere else. Woxic with a nice up shot. A defender had been pulled away. That's Wakadia, but he's coming back now.
Yeah, he's coming back to heaven, but he can't peek out to the site until he realizes it's a good timing for it. And as soon as he goes into the open, I thought he was getting that kill on Demho, but the headshot from the pole is connected. And now we've got Aurora 3v3. Demho is pushed all the way into storage. There's low HP from the initial fight against Wakadia. Comes back to bite him as Xantares with the body shots and then the follow-up headshot. Hafa hits the deck, leaving Hypex in a position that's unwinnable because as soon as he hits that first shot, the peak comes through connector. Prism walking his way out of con. Good execution into the B-bomb set with utility. Xantares making sure that he keeps his team ahead. Okay, speaking of heads, there's 2 right to his AK-47. just shreds through the connector attack.
But I mean, they've been here for a while, and they might just want to try and go for this to lose the weapons. Otherwise, Aurora would happily take these guns away at the end of time. Not a bad call for this kind of a round, too.
Yeah, Prism's getting a lot of space here as he walks through the door undetected. He's got all of his teammates alongside of him. Xantares, though, he is going to be the first point of contact. And so they smoke him out. He goes forward, and this time they get rid of Xantares. One shot from Woxic's not going to be enough, so you need Wakadia to step up, and he's being pushed on two sides. Goes to the AWP. Great shot out to Maid. Second is better inside of the site. Finally gone, but is it enough? Has he done enough? Joda's come back through camera, and it's all on Hypex. He realizes he needs to change his position, so goes behind the pillar at the fountain. A lot of utility coming towards him, so he can no longer stand there. Both players, same spot, and Hypex needs to deliver a clutch.
The
pause button.
The vertical double peek.
Oh, it's impossible with an AWP. You can't get a wild transfer with his AWP. You gotta somehow get behind cover, and that's exactly what he's done. So he goes back out again,
he got it.
And he got it at the last second. The grenade came through, but he hit the shot. Oh my goodness, so many grenades going down today, man, but here comes the fight. Wakadia blinded, but still melting them away. He's got the help of Xantares beside him. And this attack in from Apogee has been stalled out at the foothold of A. And we have got Prism trying to come through mid. He's done a decent job in terms of taking Woxic, but was never getting past Joda. And it's another round to respond for Aurora.
Yeah, looking to tie things up. But Major might be a little bit more focused on making sure the team is orchestrated than on his own fragging for the moment. Maybe he's just having a rough game.
Well, he's got one here. And maybe another one. Major finally starting to fry out here. Okay. 3 kills. Quick succession. Woxic spots them running in towards him. A last-ditch effort. Fa left in a 1v3, and he'll walk right in to Woxic.
I like that round from Aurora too, because the aggression is basically them. We want to go be disruptive. Works out due to the good work of Major with a triple kill.
Yesterday, Aurora playing 3D Max on Anubis, and it was a 7-5 half. Aurora had a 2-round lead going into the second half and looked somewhat competitive, and then they won every single T round. Just rounded out the game. So that's something we got to look forward to as well. Xantares with 3 kills holding onto the B-bomb site. Last round of the half's a quick one, and it's clean. Aurora keep it even at 6-6.
Yeah, Xantares ends at 10 kills, slips into double digits just at the last second to lead the way for Aurora. For Aurora's attack, you've got 1 smoke and a kit for Apogee's defense because they're playing retake on the B-bomb site. Looks like they're just gonna push A main right out of the gate, not slowed down.
Wakadia.
Oh, he missed his timing. Now he
got the timing back. He wrestled with it. And he won. But Hypex has got a little bit further out than expected, but he's going to have to run back because the rest of his teammates are having a very difficult time. Jacob, though, I say difficult, makes it look easy. 2 clean headshots. Hypex got away with a kill on Wakadia. And finally, able to get rid of Jacob inside of the site. But 2v2 set up from the A defenders.
Yeah, and they got to be really careful that they don't just both kind of focus on one player because they're coming from 2 different stretches. Xantares holding onto the smoke. He's leaving Major to fight for, or Woxic, excuse me, to fight for himself for the moment.
Yeah, knows that smoke's fading, actually loses the fight. So it's all on Woxic inside of the bomb site. He's going to have to take a step back, out to the broken wall and Prism.
Look,
clean.
I hate how Aurora chose to play that. I absolutely hate it, because Wakadia gave you everything you needed to win the round. He gets that first pick, he hears the footsteps of one more player falling back to A main. That was 100% communicated. No one's shifting. Hypex would arrive late if he is to start moving, but Hafa doesn't have the information yet.
Oh, that is the worst timing ever. Oh, he quick switches, and now the A bomb site's gone. Oh, Jason.
I know. I know. Another opportunity gone to waste. Apogee trying to cause an upset, but really making it difficult on themselves. Hypex forces the fight to his death, and now Prism and Jacob, they have to just consider saving, but it's too late.
Oh, it's just so bad. Oh, it's so unfortunate though for Apogee.
But again, you're seeing like teams play this so differently too. Like this is another one, we mentioned it during the complexity game, or I mentioned during the complexity game. This one too is like the utility flying over for the execute from outside of the A bomb site. And just like losing the conversion in Mirage in the first map after winning the pistols was missed opportunity, man, losing a low buy like that is a really harsh one. And now Woxic builds on top of it. Jacob down, headshot through the edge of the wall with the AWP.
Yeah, that's a real nice shot from Woxic.
And the defense is spread out so much and already shifting. Already Prism is like, uh-oh, I'm moving over to middle because we're shoring up the A-bomb site with the second defender.
And Hypex is just having to fight every single B angle if they come in, so he's backing off to play from CT instead.
I think, okay, now he's stepping forward again because Prism is coming back, but it might just be too late. Aurora, how already have standing in dark.
Hypex witting in towards IV. There's a big swing from Xantares. Headshot in, Wakadia to clean up.
It almost looked like for a moment they were going to just stay in that setup and have them play passive at the B bomb site and save if they came here, but that second player shifting back, Prism coming back from middle was kind of the sign of, nah, we got two players, let's fight for it. They've lost everything. It's tied up, they've got no money. A saved M4 on Demo, a saved MP9 on Hafa, and you got to build something around that.
Demho picks Madger off as he hunts them, hanging on to the M4 a little bit longer. Cardi is still climbing to the heavens, and Hafa will fall. So you only get to keep the M4A4. At least if you had to lose one of them, you would have chosen the MP9, but wanted to keep both.
Do you really want to do this? Woxic just got this pick 2 or 3 rounds ago. Do you really want to test him? Yes, you do. Xantares with the trade-off, all important, but Hafa's here as well. 2 for 2 on the aggression, and now they try and back off of Canals, and Rakadia dinked immediately and cleaned up. Joda can't get the trade, so brawl to start round 18.
Hypex about to get a pick onto Madger, or should have. But that shot just destroys Hypex where he stands.
Woof.
Oh, God. Yeah. I feel bad for Hypex.
Yeah, I do too. What a peek from Major. All right, Molly in towards camera.
Did Xantares just kind of lean over or something? Like, that felt like a Xantares
all right.
peek.
Hey, man, give me the mouse. Handle the movement. I'll take care of business. Well, he's got Smoke, Molly, and a flash, but he doesn't have a kit, Jacob, for this clutch, for this 1v2, but he's going for it.
Yeah, it feels like he needs a round win here. Hoping for a hero play. And receives a bullet to the head instead.
But the hit is coming in towards A main. Now they might need to use that fake smoke to scale if they want to turn into a different option. Major and Wakadia are going to come back all the way to B main. Woxic is going to join up with them. Xantares has picked up the AWP, and he's just going to be the lurk. He's just looking for a push out of the A bomb site for the moment. Can't really be aggressive over in dark, so it's up to the 3 riflers to get the job done.
Madger to enter the site. Jacob with a good first hole. Prism still on the platform. 19 seconds left to try and break through Wakadia. He's got 1, but it's not enough as Prism and Hafa get the job done.
Yeah, he was already so close due to the early rotation. He's able to just peek out very, very quickly. Nice defense from Apogee in this round. The AWP at A main picking one off, forced back to the B bomb site and just completely decimated. So there is that last little bit of hope I was looking for. They're still alive in this.
2 players on the other side of the wall. It's Madger and Xantares. And they're going to try and break through this. Molly's going to heat them up, force them away, and Madger's going to use that utility to the perfection. And so it's now Prism gone, and Hypex and Jacob once again having to hold on to this B-bomb site. Pushing into the open, Xantares. Hypex taking Jotted down. Jacob here on the pillar. Xantares pushes through him.
Nice
Hypex
shot.
with a huge shot. Keeps him in with a small chance.
Oh, he's been doing lovely with this all. Flashbang is out. He's going to concede the bomb site, though. He doesn't want to mess with it any longer. Bomb is picked up in B main, but Aurora don't feel comfortable committing to that site, so everyone's going to slip back. Woxic has been holding for a push at A this whole time. He's seen nobody.
Time is ticking.
Yeah, what's the decision? Bomb is on the mid-bridge with 20 seconds.
Yeah, you've got to go, Zantares. You have got to go.
I almost feel like they have to drop and go canals.
They have to, and so Madra realizes that is taking space in B. Hafaz looking back to the temple. They're confused about what's happening.
Oh my lord.
Everybody's here. Everybody is here on the B bomb site. Woxic with the shot. That'll set up the plan. Demho racing forward, trying to get past. Woxic's gone. Madra spotted. Demho with a double. And now it's all on Zantares to close for the playoffs in the 1v2. Gets close to the obelisk. First up, locks it in, but Hypex with the AWP saves their bacon and they keep going.
Yeah, what a beast. Not only the kill with the ult, but he throws a flashbang that just barely blinds Major. Have some impact next to him. Hypex has done that. Here's that mid-push again. Zantares looks away. Woxic misses the shot again. And Aurora finally with the kill back, but it's a man disadvantage.
Dude, I love the attitude from Apogee. At this late in the game, at this point in the game, they go for the mid-play.
He ain't missing.
And Hypex is starting to level up. We talked about all these good buys Aurora have been getting as well. Well, that goes out the window. That can be enough, but yeah, this is the greatest chance Apogee have. What an upset it would be defeating Aurora on Anubis.
This is crazy. You can't give up the B bomb site. Okay, Prism's rotating back now. Everyone had vacated the premises except for Jacob, and that's just not enough.
Drops down, Hafa, they line up! Oh, a ballsy play, and it's paid off. Aurora have 3 left to try and break into the B bomb site. They wanted a split, but they have nothing left. 12 rounds for Apogee being teed right up, and it's there. Hafa makes the huge drop, and Aurora are now left stunned. Almost impossible to see a world in which they don't take casualties on the way.
And to make this call at 12-11 with overtime or victory on the line is insane for a team that doesn't have a lot of experience. Now, Zantares just spotted the feet, so Hafa has slid himself out of danger for the moment. And Wakadia with the MAC-10 has just got to let him escape. And again, it's the same philosophy just a couple rounds ago. You've negated the push and the aggression, and you're going to be at least happy with that.
Oh, Wakadia got in front of the utility. He needs to win this fight, and he won't. Huge kill for Demho. And then they all panic because the flash comes in. A kill from Prism, a 3v4. Aurora need overtime. Well, the split begins with 20 seconds left. Bomb still at Rugs, climbing, and now walking towards main. Jota not in a position to get impact just yet. It's going to be the contact play through main that takes first fights. Zantares has got the kill, but 10 seconds. You need the kill. Jota's got it. Is it still back on? Here for Aurora. Jota has to be the boss, and he steps up. Zantares closes, and we have got overtime.
The fact they win that round, I cannot believe it. Jota did it. He stepped up when they needed him. Let's get stuck in. Money issues disappear. Hafa gonna drop down. Wakadia, no idea until he hears the footsteps. There's more coming.
He's got eyes on that. Oh, but he's worried about the A main push coming in as well. Madra, fortunately, able to trade. Can he get the follow-up? He's in that fight right now, but it's all about B. As Hypex getting heated up on the platform. Looks to the pillar. Jota trying to deal with him, and Hypex somehow gets away. But he needs a pick here. It's a 2v4, and he's being kept busy. And eventually, the headshot will land so they can go into that B bomb site safely with Demho on the other side.
There's this element where you have like this, you have the game being played at the end of regulation, and Apogee's won like 3-4 rounds in a row, and they need that, you know, they're on the way, and you're kind of in the moment. You're in the groove. You're riding the wave and the momentum of the game and the emotions of it, and then overtime comes.
Terrorists win.
Here goes Wakadia, front charge in up to jail. He's got the opening. B bomb site under so much pressure. And Jacob's stuck inside of connector. Grenade's gonna land and take most of his health away. Follow-up will remove the remaining pieces. And Aurora went up a gear.
And look how quickly your fortunes turn if you're Apogee. You're living the life, all-time high at the end of regulation, bringing the game back. Everyone's hitting crazy shots, good clutches. And now you've just been punched in the face twice. Got a save here in overtime, so 14-12 in the favor of Aurora. Teams in the 2-2 group who could get drawn against the loser of this match. Falcons, Virtus.pro, Astralis, FaZe. And yeah, not everyone's playing up to their best, but there's still some dangerous teams down there for the loser of this match. Winner moves on to the playoffs, loser gets entered into that pool.
Especially with all the added pressure of it being the last chance to move through. Arcadia holding for the CT, aggression coming his way. Zantar is cracking open the defense of the A bomb site, getting back to the fight with Hafar, but he's gonna lose it. He's gonna lose that fight, and so will Prism on the B bomb site. So Madger's gonna get out of there, running away with the bomb. Now Woxic will protect him. Cutting off Hafar from the chase. Throwing every piece of utility he has got to slow him down and then eventually close it out. So map point, series point, playoffs point. 45 seconds. Apogee about to try and split into the B bomb site. Madger's got the secondary sniper in position, a connector, he pulls away, and so it sets up the rifle instead. Madger gets a pick, the drop down from Zantaris. It's stopped, but the rifle is inevitable. And so are Aurora. Jacob downed, and on their first outing with their new roster, with their new organization rather, it is the Turkish squad firing into the playoffs, proving that their group stage class is eternal.